Hi guys, it's Luis Das again from English CC Luis channel. Today I am going to be with you to help you to understand perfect tenses in passivation. In my previous videos, we discussed about the continuous tenses, and in this video, you are going to learn how to write passivation for perfect tenses. So as I have been repeatedly telling you, those who are viewing my channel for the first time, click the bell icon and subscribe my channel. And then inform your friends close by and neighbors to subscribe my channel and then be benefited by these videos. And it's fully grammar oriented, English oriented, spoken English oriented, and it's highly professional too. Those who are really willing to learn English, write English properly with the appropriate grammar, you are most welcome to use my channel and then get benefited. Try to use it in your own life every day. Okay, so let's come to the discussion for today. So let me write the names of the tense on the board. Perfect tenses. Perfect tenses, we see how far we can go. If we are able to complete the 3 perfect tenses, it will be well and good. But see how far we are able to go, then we will stop and then we will come to another video to complete the perfect tenses in passivation. So let us try to first of all concentrate on present perfect tense today. Okay, so present perfect tense. Okay, remember, whenever you think of perfect, and your memory should go to the 2 or 3 important auxiliary verbs: has, have, had. Okay, and then for perfect tenses, even in active voices, you will have only past participle form of the verb. So you will have less difficulty in writing passivation for perfect tenses. Now let me write the sentence in present perfect tense, and then we will go for the framing the formula. Okay, so I will write the same sentence. See, for example, let me write I have written a letter. Okay, and this is your active voice. I have written a letter. Now what is your subject here? I is your subject, have written is your verb. Okay, have written, and then a letter is your object. So as usual, let us come back to the formula for writing the passivation for this. So object of the active voice becomes the subject of the passive voice. A letter. Now small change which you know already, which you are aware of, is nothing but instead of have, we are going to have has. Why has? Because your subject is third person singular. And then we are adding verb, what is known as been. Okay, been. And then past participle form of the main verb. A letter has been written. Then the preposition by, and then your subject becomes the object here. A letter has been written by me. And this is your passive voice. That's your passive voice. Okay. So that's very, very simple. Very simple. Alright. See, a letter has been written by me. What about I have sung a song? Or we have sung a song? We have sung a song in your active voice tenses. So how will you write this? A song has been sung by us. And this is your passive voice. It's your passive voice. So, very simple. What are we supposed to remember? We must have has, have, plus past participle form of the verb, and then the verb been. And then the verb been. So, shall we write the formula for this? Shall we write the formula? Now, okay. Subject. Subject plus have or has plus been plus past participle form of the verb by preposition subject of the active voice. See, that's what we have done here. Your subject have been, and then sung, past participle form of the verb by, and then subject of the active voice, us. See? Now where to use has, where to use have. Let's go back to the 8 subjective pronouns. For first person singular and plural, second person singular and plural, third person plural, we use have. And for third person singular he, she, it, we use has. But of course, been plus past participle form of the verb by and subject of the active voice are the same for everything. So you don't have to write separate first person singular and plural, second person singular and plural, third person singular and plural. You don't have to write. So remember this. This is the formula. I can highlight it like in the previous video. What I did here, so I can highlight this. Just go through this. Subject, have or has, depending upon the subject. Being, past participle form of the verb by, and then subject of the active voice. Subject of the active voice. Okay? So, any difficulty here, friends? Any difficulty? Just read this. You will have better understanding. Just go through this for a while, then you will have better understanding. And this is only present perfect tense. Okay? This is only present perfect tense. So shall I wrap this off? Are you sure? Just go through this again. Look at the rules. Look at the rules, then you can easily understand. So shall we have 1 or 2 more sentences? Yes. So I am going to wrap this off. Good. What is the sentence we can think of now in present perfect tense? Okay, let me write this sentence. The teachers have distributed the answer papers. Okay, maybe this sentence could be appropriate for many of you here. And by the way, I must congratulate you and I must thank you for all the comments that you have been sending to me, positively encouraging me, and I am very much delighted. So I welcome such comments. Continue to do that. In the course of time, I will try to go each and every one of your comments and then send a response. So certainly your comments are highly valuable by me. So don't get upset, sir, what sir is not seeing at all my comment and all. So don't get discouraged. Okay. So I will see your comments personally and then send a positive note also. But I just would like to thank each and every one of you for encouraging me so far. Okay, thank you. So let's come now. the teachers have distributed the answer papers. So, what is the subject? The teachers is your subject and have distributed is your verb. The answer papers is your object. And of course, this is in active voice. So, this is in active voice. How can we write passivation here? So, let's bring the object as a subject here. The answer papers, okay, answer papers. Since your subject is plural, we have to use only have. The answer papers have been distributed by the teachers. So have been distributed, have distributed. Now what is the difference between this verb and this verb? That you must not forget. So here importance is given to the subject, the teachers. And here importance is given to the action or work done by the teachers. So remember, in active voice the agent or the subject is given importance, but in passive voice the action or work or job done by the subject is given importance. So therefore answer papers have been distributed by the teachers. Okay, let me use another third person singular as a subject, then we try to convert change into passivation. Let me write a sentence here. She has what is the verb that we can think of? What is the verb that we can think of? So she has won. She has won 5 gold medals. Let's say. She has won 5 gold medals. Okay? She has won 5 gold medals. Or we can change 5, instead of 5 gold medals, you can change the singular object also. She has won a gold medal. But let us write the passivation for this sentence. Then we come back to other sentences. Active voice. Then what is your passivation here? So 5 gold medals have been won by her. Okay, so this is your passive voice. So 5 gold medals have been won. Won is actually the past participle form of the verb win. Now instead of plural subjects, plural object, you can have the singular object. She has won a gold medal. So when it comes to a gold medal, your verb will have to be changed. A gold medal has been won by her. Has been won by her. Okay guys? Very simple. So that is present perfect tense. So now let me wrap this up. We move on to next tense. What is next tense? Past perfect tense. Okay? Good. Now past perfect tense is easier than the present perfect because only one auxiliary will be there and then we can write the formula for all those things. See, let me write a sentence here. So instead of present we can write past perfect tense. Passivation. Past perfect tense, passivation. So we are actually worried about discussing about passivation here. So let me write a sentence. She had written a letter. Okay? She had written a letter. She had written a letter. This is in active voice. Okay? This is in active voice. Now what's the subject here? She is your subject. Had written is your verb. A letter is your object. So what is your answer now? A letter had been written by her. Okay, so this is a passive voice. See now, had been written, had been written. And then suppose if I use the subject first person singular or second person plural, let me use the second person now. You have sung a song. You have sung a song. So this is active voice. Okay, this is active voice. Now how do you write this in passive voice now? See, a song. Sorry, I made a mistake here. What is this? We are talking about past perfect tense now. Okay, so you had sung a song. So a song had been sung by you. You remains as you only. Okay, so this is your passive voice. It's your passive voice. See, had been sung. Very simple. So what is our formula here? For past perfect tense passivation, we write subject plus had plus been plus past participle form of the verb plus the preposition by and then the subject of the active voice. Okay, so this is your rule. This is your formula for the past perfect tense passivation. Just read this once again. Any difficulty here? Any difficulty? Very simple, very simple. Past perfect tense is over. Past perfect tense is over. So we move on to the next perfect tense here. Okay? What is the next perfect tense? Future perfect tense. Alright? So let me go on discussing with you. Let me go on to help you. Future perfect tense here. Right. Now for future perfect tense, usually you will have will, and then for perfect have, will or shall or have plus been plus past participle form of the verb and then the subject of the active voice. Okay, now let me write a sentence now. Okay, so we will have written a letter. We will have written a letter. See, will have written. This may look like passive voice. This may look like passive voice. But this is not a passive voice. This is active voice. Future perfect tense. Future perfect tense. So we'll have written a letter. Okay. So now this is your active voice. And then what will be your passive voice here? See, a letter will have been written by us. Okay, so this is a passive voice. See, a letter will have been written. See how long the verb is in passivation. How long the verb. Now let me use third person singular as a subject and write a sentence here. Maybe he will have sung a song. So this is your active voice. So how will you write this in passive voice now? A song will have been sung by him. Okay, so he becomes him here. Objective pronoun. Okay, so will have been sung, will have sung. So this is your active voice and this is your passive voice, passivation in other words. So what would be the formula here? subject plus will or shall. You can write any auxiliary verb. Then the perfect form have. Then the past participle. To introduce past participle, we need to use the verb being here, and then past participle form of the verb, then the preposition by, and then the subject of the active voice. Okay, so this will be your rules, formula. This will be your formula for future perfect tense. For future perfect tense. Okay, guys, just have a look at them. Just have a look at them. Very simple. Very simple. You can write many sentences and you can think of many sentences. You can think of many sentences. We will have completed our exam. Our exams will have been completed by us. See? Future perfect tense. So any examples, any sentences, depending upon the usage and the situations, you can understand and identify the usages of tenses in grammar. Okay, so what else can we do in this one? Very easy, guys, very simple. And you know, we have analyzed and we have discussed and we have written sentences using all the tenses now in passivation. Started from simple present tense, past tense, future tense, present continuous, past continuous, and now today present perfect, past perfect, and future perfect. So these are the 8 tenses used in passivation, and so we have successfully completed writing the passivation for 8 tenses. 8 tenses. So what is our conclusion? There are 12 active voice tenses and 8 passive voice tenses in English. Just to conclude, let me repeat it again. There are 12 active voice tenses and 8 passive voice tenses in English. While changing from active to passive, all the passivation will have the past participle form of the verb. By preposition will be added there. Subject becomes the object, object becomes the subject. All these rules we have been discussing so far. So let me stop this video for the time being, and I am going to deal with another concept of passivation also. There are few irregular way of writing passivation. So far we have used the preposition by. Without using the preposition by, there are certain sentences, there are certain rules to write passivation. That we will come back to that later. So maybe in my next video I will try to discuss with you that. So for the time being, this is enough, guys, friends. As usual, continue to watch my video till the end and make use of this to understand better the concept of passivation from active voice. Okay, so until I see you in the next video, it's Luis Daw signing you off from today's discussion or today's session. Thank you, bye, and see you.